Good afternoon and welcome to VFM's Midday News, brought to you with the kind compliments of Courts St. Vincent Limited.
Shop with confidence at Quartz. Get the lowest prices guaranteed. Get appliances, furniture, electronics, and so much more. If you find a lower price on any other products elsewhere, we'll match the price. Plus, we'll give you back 110% of the difference. Shop with confidence only at Quartz. Bringing value home. Special conditions apply.
Welcome back to VFM's Midday News, brought to you with the kind compliments of Courts St. Vincent Limited. First, on the local scene, the road to Carifesta 15 officially began for St. Vincent and the Grenadines on Saturday, May 3rd, as the Carnival Development Corporation (CDC), in collaboration with the Department of Culture, hosted a successful national audition at Peace Memorial Hall. Held from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m., the auditions attracted performers from across the country, vying for a place in the national delegation to represent the nation at the Caribbean Festival of Arts, Carifesta, scheduled for August 22nd to 31st in Barbados. Participants showcased their talents in categories such as singing, theater, music, and dance. Dancers underwent both group and solo evaluations, allowing adjudicators to assess both synchronization and individual creativity. All participants were judged based on technical skill, expression, stage presence, and professionalism. To maintain fairness and integrity, members of the CDC and Department of Culture Planning team recused themselves from the judging panel. Instead, a separate interview panel, led by CDC CEO Rodney Small and other cultural leaders, evaluated participants on talent, life skills, and situational awareness. The CDC and Department of Culture expressed deep appreciation to the adjudicators, performers, and all who contributed to what they described as a proud display of Vincentian cultural excellence. A new chapter in Vincentian agriculture began on Tuesday with the launch of the Digital Transformation of Agro-Food Systems project at the Dumbarton Agriculture Station. Spearheaded by the Caribbean Agriculture Research and Development Institute, CADI, in collaboration with the Ministry of Agriculture and the International Center for Tropical Agriculture, CIAT, the initiative aims to modernize agricultural practices through digital innovation. At the heart of the pilot project is the My GeoFarm app, a tool designed to enhance productivity and decision-making in farming. Over the next 3 months, 25 farmers, agriculture officers, and stakeholders will be trained in its use. The app, compatible with Android devices, will enable users to share vital production and market data, manage pest and disease outbreaks, and improve overall farm efficiency. CADI's local representative, Danoa Jackson, highlighted the global success of digital tools in transforming agriculture, expressing optimism about the app's potential impact in St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Minister of Agriculture, Honorable Subotu Caesar, praised the project, noting that technology must be adapted to local realities to truly benefit farmers. Chief Agriculture Officer Renato Combs echoed the sentiment, urging farmers to embrace innovation if they wish to remain competitive. Still on the local scene, a 41-year-old linesman from Fairhall has been charged with intimidation and threatening language following an incident involving a female teacher in Rockies. Conroy Imran Miller was arrested on May 2nd, 2025, after police investigations revealed that he entered the premises of a 37-year-old teacher without permission on May 1st. According to reports, Miller allegedly used threatening language, including the statement, "I'm gonna hurt you," in a manner that was likely to cause a breach of the peace. Miller appeared before the Kingston Magistrates Court on May 5th and pled not guilty to both charges. He was granted bail in the amount of $1,700 with one surety. As part of his bail conditions, the court ordered that Miller have no contact with the complainant and that he report daily to the Kaliakwa police station between 6 a.m. and 6 p.m. The matter has been adjourned to June 6, 2025. On to news in the region. Jamaican Prime Minister Dr. Andrew Holness is calling on parents across Jamaica to take a more active role in their children's literacy development, emphasizing the responsibility extends beyond the classroom. Speaking during Read Across Jamaica Day activities at Seward Primary and Infant School, Holness underscored that literacy begins at home. The Jamaican Prime Minister also stressed the need for children to be equipped with media literacy skills, enabling them to critically assess the flood of information coming through digital and traditional media. He urged parents and schools to work together to prepare young Jamaicans to navigate the modern information landscape. Read Across Jamaica Day is a national initiative aimed at fostering a love of reading among students and highlighting the critical role literacy plays in personal and national development. Public school teachers across Antigua staged a sit-in protest today, bringing disruptions to primary and secondary schools across the island. The industrial action was prompted by years of unpaid allowances and benefits owed to educators by the government. The protest followed a directive issued by the Antigua and Barbuda Union of Teachers, ANB-UT, which instructed all public school teachers to remain off duty until further notice. The decision was formalized in a letter dated May 2nd, 2025, signed by ANB-UT President Casroy Charles. In the letter, the union stated that the Ministry of Education and other relevant authorities had failed to deliver on a commitment to issue outstanding payments by noon last Friday. The ANB-UT outlined three categories of unpaid allowances: technical vocational disciplines allowances 2018 to 2024, travel and telephone allowances for principals and deputy principals 2018 to 2023, ex gratia payments for heads of department 2018 to 2021. The sit-in significantly affected operations in public schools, with many classrooms left without supervision and instruction. On the international scene, airlines around the world were forced to reroute or cancel flights on Wednesday as tensions between India and Pakistan escalated following a retaliatory strike by India on Pakistani Kashmir. In response to last month's deadly militant attack in Indian Kashmir that left 26 dead, India launched strikes across the border, prompting Pakistan to claim it had shot down 5 Indian fighter jets. The heightened military action sparked regional and global aviation concerns, leading to the closure of about a dozen Indian airports and widespread disruption of commercial air travel. United Airlines, Korean Air, and other carriers rerouted flights to avoid the conflict zone, while tracking websites showing congested airspace over Oman, the UAE, and Kuwait. Authorities in Pakistan reported that 57 international flights were in its airspace when India launched its strike. Pakistan Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif's office condemned the move, saying India's actions endangered the lives of passengers on Gulf commercial flights. India's Civil Aviation Ministry has yet to respond to the accusation. Airspace restrictions between the two countries remain in effect, with international airlines avoiding Pakistani skies altogether. Finally, in sports, despite a commanding 3-0 first leg victory over Athletic Bilbao, Manchester United manager Ruben Amorim has warned that his team must remain focused and prepared to suffer if they hope to secure a place in the Europa League final. United's dominant performance in Spain on Thursday put them firmly in control of the semi-final tie, with all 3 goals coming in the first half. However, Amorim cautioned against complacency, pointing to the club's poor domestic form. They currently sit 15th in the Premier League as a reason for vigilance. United will face the second leg without their key defender, who sustained an injury during their 4-3 loss to Brentford last weekend. This has been VFM's Midday News. I have been your presenter, Shaniko Stapleton. Join us again at 3 o'clock for VFM's 3 p.m. news. VFM's Midday News came to you with the kind compliments of Coates St. Vincent Limited.
Just for you at Quartz Optical. Get 15% off. When you bring in your prescription from any other eye care provider, we'll give you 15% off the cost of your frames and lenses. So visit us today and get 15% off. Offer valid on cash and credit purchases. Conditions apply. See in-store for details. Quartz Optical. Value you can see.
99.9, the heart and soul of St. Vincent and the Grenadines. We FM is SVG.